Hallöle und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Projekt, einem neuen Let's Play, und zwar, wie man sehen kann, zur Mass Effect Trilogy. Ich habe sie einmal durchgespielt, ich habe sie nicht mehrmals durchgespielt, das heißt, es ist kein Blind Let's Play. Ich kenne einiges, aber ich weiß auch nicht mehr alles auswendig, deswegen wird es vielleicht mal die ein oder anderen Schwierigkeiten in Anführungsstrichen geben. Ihr wisst, was ich meine. Und ich weiß auch nicht mehr alles auswendig, aber ich weiß, das mit den Keepers zum Beispiel, das werde ich mir raussuchen, weil da habe ich keine Lust, mich tot zu suchen. Auch vorab, es wird erstmal keine deutschen Untertitel geben, weil dafür muss man in der Engine-Datei, in der INI-Datei, beziehungsweise in der Engine DLL rumfummeln, und zu der habe ich nicht die Muße gehabt. Aber Mass Effect 2 und 3 natürlich mit deutschem Untertitel und natürlich englische Originalvertonung. Und eins nur weg, ich werde niemals sterben. Nicht ein einziges Mal. So. Und that being said, kann es auch losgehen. Start new career. Alles fertig eingestellt.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Profile reconstruction. Due to your covered in 7 status ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. Also, wir können uns entweder aussuchen, einfach John Shepard zu spielen, oder wir machen uns eine neue Idee, also eine eigene, und das werde ich tun. Ein Custom-Mail-Charakter.
Please log in to access your profile.
Mein erster Name, ich nehme meinen echten.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Also die Eltern waren Militärangehörige und du bist mit den Eltern von Schiff zu Schiff, von Posten zu Posten mitgeflogen, nie an einer Stelle geblieben, und du folgst ihnen an ihren Fußstapfen natürlich und hast dich beim Militär eingetragen, als du 18 wurdest. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Du warst also auf einer Kolonie namens Mindor, hast du gelebt mit deinen Eltern und deinen Freunden. Das wurde von Sklaventreibern geplündert, haben deine Familie und deine Freunde ermordet und wurdest von einer vorbeifliegenden Allianzpatrouille gerettet und hast dann ein wenige Jahre später auch beim Militär angefangen. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised in the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Also man ist ein Weiser gewesen, also ohne Eltern, in den Straßen der Megatropolissen, also Metropolen auf der Erde geboren. Hast dort auch alleine gelebt und du bist dem Leben der Kleinkriminalität und den Unterweltgangstern entkommen, indem du beim Militär angefangen hast, wenn du also 18 wurdest. Und ich denke mal, ich werde Earthborn nehmen.
Confirm psychological profile.
Soul Survivor. During a service, a mission you were in went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Du hast also als einziger so eine Mission überlebt. War Hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Also ein typischer Held, der alle rettet und alles klar gemacht hat. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Also rücksichtslos, nur den Job zu Ende kriegen, egal welche Verluste. Und hier werde ich Soul Survivor nehmen.
Confirm military specialization.
Das sind also die Klassen Soldier, Engineer, Adept, Infiltrator, Sentinel und Vanguard. Soldier ist klar quasi die Stani-Klasse, So, der Allrounder-Engineer. Adept. Oh, Infiltrator. Sentinel, weiß ich nicht. Halt ja nicht so viel von diesem biotischen Kram. Ich kann auch Shepard irgendwie nicht so richtig darin sehen. Deswegen, ich werde den Allrounder, den Soldier nehmen.
Confirm facial identification.
Und wir werden natürlich das Gesicht anpassen. Und damit möchte ich euch nicht langweilen. Wir sehen uns später und präsentiere euch das fertige Produkt.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Und da wären wir auch. Und so sieht er aus. Ein bisschen angepasst oder so ganz grob ähnlich mir aussieht. An mich angelehnt, sagen wir mal so. Sieht ja natürlich nicht so gut aus wie er, wie dieser junge Mann hier, aber gucken wir mal. Name, Tobias, Shepard, Origin, Earthborn, Reputation, Soul Survivor, Class, Soldier und da ist er und so geht's auch los. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
So, Combat Difficulty lassen wir auf normal. Auto Level Up ist natürlich aus. Target Assist Low, wenn es geht, würde ich auch ausmachen, aber ich denke mal, das ist aus. Squad Power Usage mache ich selber, also Disabled Subtitles natürlich an und Autosave lassen wir auch an. Accept.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts were starting new technology, enabling travel to the further stars. The base for this incredible technology was force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Hey, press O to access the Codex, your Galactic Encyclopedia. Okay, Player Tutorials. Schauen wir mal. Ah, das sind ja diese Basissachen. Da brauche ich mir ja nicht durchlesen. Aber ich skipp's mal durch, damit es weg ist. Damit es nicht mehr blinkt. Kenn ich ja alles. So, Personal History and Summary Profile. Das ist quasi die Zusammenfassung unseres Profils. Timeline. 2069 hat alles angefangen. Ja. Und wir haben das Jahr 2183, okay? Primär. Aliens Council Race.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Alles klar, also die Turianer sind die größte militärische Kraft hier in der Galaxie. Zumindest soweit. Müssen sich aber auf die Salarianer für Undercover-Informationen verlassen, Intelligence, und auf die Asari für Diplomatie. Und zwischen den Menschen und den Turianern sind zwar offiziell verbündet, aber herrschen kalte Diplomatie, also nicht gerade freundlich miteinander. Humanity in the Systems Alliance.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Also die Alliance oder die Systems Alliance ist quasi wie ein Zusammenschluss aus ESA, NASA und dem russischen Pendant und dem chinesischen und so weiter, quasi anfangs. Und ist jetzt quasi zu der Faust der Schlagkraft der Erde mutiert und bildet das Gesicht der Menschheit. Sowohl politisch als auch militärisch. Okay. Oh, das waren soweit alle Informationen hier. So sieht er aus. Ah, so. Reden wir mal mit Yuka.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Aye, aye.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Das ist wohl wahr.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
These inspectors are always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Okay, dann reden wir mal mit Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, also Presley ist generell ein bisschen skeptisch, was das angeht.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Zumal Captain Anderson auch da ist.
Telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Okay, da können wir also noch nicht dran. Mit denen reden wir sofort. Was war hier? Hier kommen wir nicht ran. Und hier kommen wir auch nicht lang. Wir hatten neue Codex-Einträge. Gucken wir mal. Ships and Vehicles. Starship Sensors. Okay. Wer möchte, kann ja Pause machen und sich da durchlesen. Die werden wir dann mal durchlesen. Premier, Humanity and the Systems Alliance.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counter-offensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Okay, also als die Turianer Shanxi oder Shanxi to the colony of Shanxi. Achso, ja, die haben Shanxi angegriffen, vernichtet und die Menschen haben einen Gegenschlag organisiert und bevor die Turianer für einen voll ausgeweiteten Krieg mobilisieren konnten, sind die Council-Rassen eingesprungen und haben Frieden kommuniziert zwischen den Menschen und den Turianern. Ja, das ist nochmal gut gegangen für die Menschen, würde ich mal sagen. Wobei uns die Turianer auch unterstützt haben.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, aber vorher natürlich wieder im Kodex. Citadel and Galactic Government.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Weil die Spectres sind die Drecksarbeit im Hintergrund machen, hinter den Kulissen, und wenn die eingesetzt werden, dann hat die Council irgendwelche Sorgen oder ist über irgendwas besorgt. Also, wenn die unterwegs sind, dann nicht zum Spaß. Und es gibt solche und solche, die kaltblütig Leute umbringen, weil sie umgebracht werden müssen, oder welche, die sehr viel diplomatisches Geschick haben. Sehr facettenreich. Journal! Gucken wir mal, Prolog. Genau, speak to the captain. Ja, Assignments, wir haben keine Assignments, okay. Ja, dann gucken wir mal. Da ist Nihilus. Na, mal testen, ob die Maus zu langsam ist. Nö, alles gut.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Ah, Nihilus will uns also einschätzen.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Okay.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Gucken wir auf die Karte. Wir sind hier.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Finden wir hier noch was anderes? Oh. Ah, da unten liegt was. Na gut, hier wird wohl nichts weiter sein, dann gehen wir mal weiter. Verbrannte Leichen. Anflug. Jenkins!
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. Wir haben schon einen Mann verloren.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war. Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Jenkins is dead, but you have to press on to the dig side. Okay.
Finally, some action!
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Ah, ein Upgrade-Kit. Aber okay, Motorized Joints too. Okay, taken wir.
Hostile spotted!
Okay, mal nach versteckten Sachen Ausschau halten. Wow, der hat mich überrascht.
Lost shields!
Perimeter clear.
Was zum Teufel? Okay, wir müssen jetzt Unterstützung eilen. Okay. Nein, Moment. Geh mal lieber dahin. So. Und mach mal... No.
No can do.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Move out.
Recovered items, assault rifle, Banshee 3. Okay, taken, wa? Pressing I opens the equipment screen, which allows you to switch and modify the weapons, armor and other items used by your squad. Let's go to the equipment screen now. Okay. Equip the pistol Ashley gave you by clicking on the pistol icon. Double click the weapon to equip it, then click the ammo upgrade slot to install your ammo. The ammo upgrade slot is located above the damage bar and the equipped item. Nur, dass sie uns keine Pistole gegeben hat, sondern ein Maschinengewehr. Ein Assault Rifle. Macht mehr Damage, hat mehr Schüsse, bevor sie überhitzt, aber die Accuracy ist gleich, also die Zielgenauigkeit. Dann werden wir die doch mal equippen. So, haben wir denn irgendwelche Mods? Sieht nicht so aus. Every weapon has at least one weapon and one ammo upgrade slot. Click the weapon. Okay. Leer. Okay. Also keine... Moment, haben wir... Wir haben gar keine Mods, ne? Sniper Rifles, Grenades, Armor. Was haben wir für Pistolen-Mods? Irgendwo waren auch Mods. Das ist wahrscheinlich die gleichen, ne? Okay. Caden, können wir dich ausrüsten? Habe ich ihn da vorher eingesammelt? Ein Assault Rifle, ja. Ashley ist auch gleich. Wir haben auch die gleichen Waffen, okay. Assault Rifle behalten wir erstmal. Könnte ich jetzt noch in Omnigel einschmelzen, aber das mache ich erstmal noch nicht. So, und natürlich Squad. Click on a talent to spend points and improve that ability. Mouse over a talent for more information. Select each squad member to spend their points. Okay. Paragon, wir sind ein bisschen Paragon. Renegade, wir sind ein bisschen Renegade. Ich glaube, das hängt von Soul Survivor ab. Ich weiß es nicht genau. Aber. Oh, fehlt nicht mehr viel, dann sind wir Level 3. Schauen wir mal. Wir haben 6 Punkte, die wir verteilen können. Pistols werde ich nicht so skillen. Assault Rifles schon eher. Also Maschinengewehre, Combat Armor natürlich. Für später Heavy Armor. Ja. Assault Training ist klar. Soldier und Charm. Intimidate nicht, weil ich spiele einen Paragon-Charakter. Zumindest will ich einen spielen. Und da Intimidate ist für Renegade-Aktionen. Also böse Gesprächsoptionen. Und Charm ist für positive oder gute, mehr oder weniger Gesprächsoptionen. Deswegen Assault Rifles, Combat Armor, Assault Training, Soldier und Charm und natürlich dementsprechend First Aid, werde ich mal sehen. Sniper Rifles wohl eher nicht so, Shotguns weiß ich noch nicht. Aber gut, wir haben 6 Punkte, das heißt, machen wir Folgendes. Wir machen Charm voll. Und wir machen, was haben wir hier? Assault Training. Das ist Melee Damage, okay. Soldier Health Increase oder Assault Rifle Weapon Damage. Aber ja momentan Assault Rifles nutzen, werde ich auch das erstmal voll machen. Okay. Ach, einen Punkt haben wir doch. Schön. Stimmt, waren ja nur 2. Gut, dann Adrenaline Burst, Soldier. Damage Reduction oder mehr Health? Machen wir mal Soldier ein. Ja. Okay, Kane Alenko. Oh, der hat 4 Punkte. Okay. Schauen wir mal. Barrier. Barrier boosters your shields with the barrier will absorb the... Okay. First Aid. Restores 40 health for all wounded party members. Das machen wir definitiv. Super. Dann 50, 60. Sentinel. Decryption. Machen wir auch mal einen in Decryption. Einen noch in First Aid und noch einen in Throw. Dann haben wir das gleich verteilt. Und Ashley. Gucken wir mal. Pistols. Ah, die ist also auch ein, Soldier. Die ist also wie wir. Aber dann machen wir mal Folgendes. Assault Rifle. Dann kann sie das und das. Dann Combat Armor und Assault Training. So. Zurück. Map. Okay, Journalie, was haben wir hier nochmal? Continue to dig site, genau. Codex, wir haben einen neuen Codex-Eintrag. Aliens Non-Council Races.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Okay, die Geth wurden also kreiert von den Quarianern, damit sie als billige Arbeitskräfte dienen, haben sich dann wohl ein wenig entwickelt. Die Quarianer wurden in Frage gestellt und dann ist ein Konflikt entstanden, den die Quarianer verloren haben. Und einzeln oder alleine sind sie recht dumm, haben tierische Instinkte, also Grundinstinkte, und je größer ihre Anzahl wird, desto cleverer werden sie. Bis hin zur Verhandlung oder eben um Taktiken zu benutzen und so weiter und so fort. Das ist interessant. Ein kollektives Bewusstsein, mehr oder weniger. Oder ganz viele Individuen, die ein kollektives Bewusstsein ausmachen. Moment, ich guck nochmal kurz. Equipment. Ja, ja, ja. Okay, doch nichts. Okay. Okay, dann. Ich save mal. New Save. Save Game. Und weiter geht's. Was haben wir denn da hinten? Ein Ammo-Upgrade und Non-Ammo-Upgrade. Taken wir. Oh. Jetzt können wir noch direkt nochmal gucken. So. Banshee. Ah. Ammo upgrade. Okay, armor piercing rounds, specifically designed to puncture metal. These rounds are particularly effective against synthetic targets. Und that, instead of projectile, bullets can bypass kinetic barrier shields. However, the actual damage done to the target is typically less than what's done by a standard round. Ja, also mehr Shield Bypass, aber dafür weniger Schaden insgesamt. Deswegen nehme ich mal die Armor Piercings, weil wir hier gegen Syntheten kämpfen. Okay. Caden. Mit deiner Blumenpistole, ne? Dann. Wie wär's, wenn du mal das benutzt? Zack, zack, zack. Und weiter geht's. Oh, noch mehr. Light Armor. Ja. Ja. Caden, nutzt du leichte Klamotten? Gucken wir mal. Armor. Onyx, Eldrin Labs. Scorpion, Hanekera. Mehr Damage Protection, mehr Shields und mehr... Moment, was ist denn mit mir? Weniger, mehr... Okay, weniger Damage Protection. Mal kurz. Ah, okay. Also ich trage Medium Armor und das da ist... So, machen wir das nochmal so. Caden, du kriegst mal die leichte. Und Ashley... Ja. Das wäre also schlechter. Oh, okay. Da haben wir das auch mal geregelt. Zack. Was zum Teufel machen die mit denen? Aha. Den haben wir umgeworfen. Okay, waren das alle? Wow, da ist noch einer. Yahoo!
Area secured. This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Eine Shotgun und eine Sniper Rifle. Nehmen wir. So, erstmal im Codex. Weapons and Armor.
Combat hard suits use a dual layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hardsuits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
Okay, journal. Investigate research camp. The beacon has been taken from the dig site. Maybe you can find clues by investigating the nearby research camp. Okay, der Beacon wurde also mitgenommen. Oh, gucken wir mal, wir sind hier. Wir müssen da investigate the research. Achso, weil ich drauf geklickt habe. Ah, interessant, okay. Ja, interessant, okay. Und dahin ist die Train Station. Okay, wir kommen also auf jeden Fall daran vorbei. Achso, da hoch müssen wir eh. Ich wollte erst gucken, ob da was ist, aber da müssen wir eh lang.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Okay, okay, okay. Ein bisschen Abstand, bitte. So, du schmeißt den mal weg.
Hostile contact. That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Moment, was war denn nochmal Nahkampfangriff? Wissen wir das? Settings, Controls. Navigation, Weapons. Draw Holster, Previous, Next Pistol. Ich glaube, wenn die nah rankommen, ne? Genau, so war das, ja. Was war das? Grenade war R. Squad? Ah, ich habe abgelevelt. Oh, gar nicht gemerkt. 3 Punkte. Okay, wir machen Combat Armor, Shield Boost. Machen wir mal 2 da. Jawohl. Und einen auf Soldier. Okay, dann hatte Level Up 2 Punkte. Decryption, increase attack, explosion damage, unlock electronics, first aid. Machen wir Barrier, both of your shields. Machen wir Barrier. Und Decryption machen wir noch ein. Und Ashley hat 2 Punkte. Machen wir in Soldier. Ja. Noch mehr Codex. Aliens, non-sapient creatures.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Okay.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Use the movement keys W, A, D, and S to advance to the central core. Avoid the security programs. Begin manual override. Ah, okay. Zack, 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 drin. We can also override difficult locks by spending Omnigel. Omnigel can be acquired from defeated opponents, quest rewards, track containers, or converting unneeded items in the equipment screen. Alles klar.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him. The Prophet. Leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay, habt ihr noch was für uns hier? Sieht nicht so aus. Okay, dann hauen wir mal wieder ab. So, hier müssen wir lang. Zu der Train Station, denke ich mal.
Saren.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Boah, der hat Nihilus erschossen, wie man den Schuss im Hintergrund gehört hat. Scheiße.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Was zur Hölle? Nee. Ashley? Du gehst bitte darüber. Oh shit, Kane is down. Aber der lebt noch, die kacken nicht, also die sterben nicht. Sei doch.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Oh, das knacken wir auch mal auf.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Was ist hier los?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Danke, danke. Ah, eine Pistole und ein Waffen-Upgrade. Nehmen wir. Journal. Okay. Head to the spaceport. Dr. Warren informed you the beacon was in Prime. Okay, also der Auftrag hat sich nicht geändert. Gucken wir mal eben in unser Equipment. So, eine Shotty. Die hat... Ja, macht mehr Damage. Und das ist bei einer Shotgun ja, ne? Normal, okay. Pistol... Oh, die ist in allen Belangen besser. Behalten wir. Sehr schön, hat sich gelohnt. Sniper Rifle. Ja. Nehmen wir. Das war ja schlechter, okay. Was haben wir hier? Was? Ist so, oder? Ja, ist. Okay. Dann haben wir hier Combat Sensor. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. The combat scanner upgrade improves detection levels, making the enemies visible. One level detection. Auf, natürlich. Okay. Na. Okay, was können wir denn auf deine Pistole packen? Nix. Basic Rounds, die sind ja drauf, genau. Ashley. Nix. Nix. Okay. Gehen wir mal rein. Natürlich checken wir erstmal aus, was hier drin ist. Nein! Skill too low! Nein! Gehen! Decryption! Nein! Ich hätte das machen sollen. Oder? Wahrscheinlich. Decryption. Nein! Oh mein Gott. Nein! Tja, der Zug ist abgefahren. Aber, meine lieben Freunde, Freundinnen, wie es weitergeht, das erfahren wir in der nächsten Episode, sage ich schon. An Life is Strange gewöhnt. In der nächsten Folge von Mass Effect. Bis dahin, ciao.